Think about it. Really think about it in this day and age. What is one of the greatest investments you can possibly make at a time and an hour that we're living in? Sure, you can buy food, you can buy gold and silver, you can buy real estate, land. Sure, you can buy ammo and bullets, seeds, tools, medical equipment, medical supplies, band-aids. I can go on and on about these things that are real that you can invest in because they are tangible. They have a loyal title. They're real. However, I think one of the top 3 investments that you can make in this day and age is in people. And let me tell you why. One of the greatest investments is friendship and collaboration, because none of us can do it alone. I mean, we have this go solo thought process, and it's interesting, right? I was watching this Ringo Raw TV channel, and this guy is truly hilarious. I mean, this man entertains me. For a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. And again, Pastor Dow was off on this, talking about they're gonna go out and do community and they need one another. And now he's talking about why you should be solo. Isn't that amazing? Pastor Dow gave it 3 years. I gave it 3 weeks. Guess who's right on that assessment? I tell you, man, the spirit of discernment is a beautiful thing, because I saw that these people were hypocrites from day one. They ain't gonna get together and do nothing for 3 weeks, let alone 3 years. But Pastor Dow, based on his assessment of what Pastor Fox said in terms of community, said that it was gonna be done, or he'll give it three years. That's what Pastor Dow said. No, 3 weeks, and he already talking about solo, and he done purchased stuff. Mortgaged the house out in, I think it's North Carolina, South Carolina, and he's rolling solo. Amazing, isn't it? But one of the greatest investments that you can make, again, is people. Good people, not bad people, not people that lack integrity, not people that are liars and deceivers and cheaters. And again, these are examples that you people need to study. Again, look at Pastor Dow and Pastor Rufus. Look at the time and energy and effort that man invested in Pastor Rufus. And look at what he got in return. Look at what he got in return. Betrayal, a whole bunch of people hurt, division. It's sad. It really is sad. And this is what happens when you invest in a pot of a bag full of holes, and when your discernment is off, because people like that I saw many years ago, and attempting to warn Pastor Dow, but he didn't want to hear me. He didn't want to take my calls. He didn't want to have to sit down and look at the result of that. This stuff is just so vindicating and so true, and it's factual. It's actual. It's in your face. It's undeniable. Because at the end of the day, real men, we judge results. We don't judge intent. It's like V for Vendetta. You saw that movie here. He went around, started killing the people that did injustices to him. And he went into the ladies' room and she says, you know what? This is why I was intent. Our intentions were to help the people. Our intentions were to save lives. And what did V for Vendetta say? He says, I haven't come to judge you based on what your intent was. I came here to judge you based on the outcome, what you did, not what you intended to do. You see the difference? You're going to be a judge, not on your intent, but on the outcome. of things. People don't want to hear about, you intended to do good. People want to see the outcome of it. And the outcome of it is, hey, betrayal. And this is why it's so important to understand and keep these examples at the forefront, because they're there for your understanding. It's amazing how we can look at what has happened with the prophets, what happened with Jeremiah, Nehemiah, or Moses, or David, but we can't look at the examples that we have today. When those examples were there for our understanding, so that we don't make the same mistakes of the past, but we have the same mistakes of the past being made. And so therefore they need to be understood. They need to be studied so that you out there don't fall unto the same snare of Satan. I know it's an unpopular truth, but again, and I'm going to continue to do this. I challenge any pastor, preacher, teacher, elder, bishop to refute what I'm saying. Because it can't be refuted. You need to be investing in people, yes, but you need to have a level of discernment about yourself, and not to be caught up in the notion that somebody's kissing your ass, so therefore they're good for you and therefore they're good for people. Again, Pastor Rufus, Pastor Dow. And not only that, but all of the elders that sat there and watched this man, and no one could discern that he was a boot-looking, lying hypocrite. Amazing, isn't it? I was the only person. It's crazy. It really is crazy. But it's all there for you. When the spirit of fear and intimidation is working in men, this is what you get. When self-interest is put up above the interests of the people, this is what you get. This is the end result of it. It pretty much is sad, but you need to make sure that you are investing in people that have a good heart, and a sound mind and good intentions. People that are not looking for a handout, but they're looking for a hand up. They're looking to improve themselves through your wisdom and knowledge. I mean, it's a perfect example of how I was able to take wisdom and knowledge from people like Pastor Dow and Dad Dow, who received me as a son, and without any kind of assistance other than the words coming out of their mouth, get the increase. Isn't that beautiful? That's how it should be. It's not that, you know what I'm saying, they needed to give me a hand out. They gave me a hand up. And I took that hand up. And I was able to produce fruit from it. And it's evident in the quality and the mannerism of my lifestyle. Very important to understand these concepts. Don't invest in people that don't have a sincere heart. And the only way that you're going to do that is by having a high level of discernment. Pray for the spirit of discernment, so that these people don't dupe and deceive you into thinking that just because they have smooth words and fair speeches, deceiving the hearts of the simple. Ooh, wait! I tell you, man, this word is good when you apply it and you understand it. And if you can discern people, first and foremost, you got to discern yourself. You have to discern your wicked heart, because the heart is desperately wicked and evil above all things. Who can know it? So we need to understand these things, because if you can better discern yourself, then you can understand how Satan is going to come at you. I know exactly how Satan is going to come at me, because I know me. I know my weaknesses. If I need my ass kissed, or I love the favor of men, then Satan is going to send me somebody that's going to kiss my ass and tell me what I want to hear, and I'm going to fall into that snare. You see how it works? Satan knows your heart. Satan knows how you get down. Satan knows your weaknesses. Oh, yeah, he does, because he's been around far longer than you or I. He's been around far long. He's far wiser as a certain than you and I. And so if you understand these concepts, then, hey, you'll be fine off. This is why it's so important, first and foremost, to discern your own heart. Invest in people. Invest in good people. Invest in people that have a track record and a willing desire to better and improve themselves. Invest in people that sincerely do want to level up. Because not everybody want to level up. Everybody's content. And I look at it for the past 10 years. I'll see people, in the faith and they've grown in knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and it shows in the quality of their life. And then you see other people, 5, 10 years, they're in the same boat. They're in the same religious spirit that they've been in because they haven't changed. Because they're looking for a handout. They're not looking for any kind of real kind of personal development in their lives, and they're content with that. And that's okay. That's fine. But what you have to do is, again, discern the hearts of men by first discerning your own heart. And then after that, seek out people that have a willing mind to grow and coordinate and collaborate. And then you'll get the increase. And then you'll find the peace and brotherly love and true friendship. But it has to first start with understanding good people. And when you find those good people, you invest in those good people. And they will invest in you. And you will be better off as a result. Shalom.